Some people are born into families where they have to walk miles just to get water. All I have to do is turn on the faucet. That's privilege.
Time for the final test. So what you're going to have to do to prove you belong with PC is go out there and check someone's privilege.
In our culture, we're taught to see things like gender, sexuality, race, and class as something that puts people at a disadvantage.
Here's how great it is to be white. I could get in a time machine and go to any time, and it would be fucking awesome when I get there.
People, particularly members of these dominant groups, are more resistant to understanding or believing in their existence. It's really easy to say that sexism and racism are problems of the past when you're not directly affected by either of those things. When I think of privilege, I think of it as a blank slate. You're neutral and you can craft your identity in any way you want without having your race, gender, orientation, or whatever being a hindrance to it.
Wealth. With money and comes power and privilege to do pretty much what you want to do.
Being obliviousness.
Wanted. I mean, as a black male, you often see some people that are able to have privilege, and you feel that you'd be able to accomplish more if you were able to have that privilege.
And it means
blood in the streets, no justice, no peace, no racist police, no rest till we're free. There's blood in the streets, no justice, no peace, no racist police, no rest till we're free.
The idea of meritocracy places the responsibility of success or lack of success solely on an individual rather than on the systems in place that might contribute to it. And people will often use examples of people who have overcome adversity as tokens, as a way to dismiss that these systems of inequality exist, even though these examples are often rarities.
It's getting someone to acknowledge their own inherent privileges and reminding them to put them aside in order to better understand another human's plight.
I think one of the critical questions for white people in this society is, what are you willing to risk? What are you willing to sacrifice to create a more just society?
White and straight and male and cisgender are neutral identities with unlimited possibilities. However, if you're a woman or black or gay, you're put into the category of other. We need to recognize that on the opposite end of the spectrum, there are people whose contributions to society are valued less or overshadowed by these people who hold privilege. By refusing to recognize those advantages, we're perpetuating a system that further disadvantages others.